Hello everybody, this is Brian back with an AGIX token update here. Boy oh boy, I don't know if you guys know or not, but last night, 4 a.m. this morning, 16,000 Bitcoin sell order came in, okay? That is what caused this massive red candle. Almost every single crypto out there took a beating this morning because of it. Okay, it looks like we have grabbed support down here. We're going to go through this chart in a second. Our 5-wave looks like it got scrapped. It took out the top of our top of our 1 wave here, and boy, this thing was looking perfect too. But we'll dig into this and see what's going on here, and see if we can see what is going to happen next. So first off, I want to show you guys this article because it caught everybody off guard. Out of excuse me, I covered, I think it was 8 coins yesterday. I got 6 of them. Got the call on 6 of them right, but the 2 I got wrong. This was one of them. The sell-off definitely did not help. Says here, Bitcoin drops to 29,000 in sudden sell-off. The slide, which followed a huge market sell order on Binance, flushed millions of dollars worth of futures positions. Says Bitcoin slid more than 3% in just 15 minutes. It went from 30,000 down to 29,000. While the sell-off didn't appear to stem from any fundamental reason, that's the important part. The sell-off didn't appear to stem from any fundamental reason immediately. An unusually large sell order on crypto exchange Binance and an unexpectedly high UK March inflation figure of more than 10% may have influenced market sentiment. Also in the mix, a so-called long squeeze. More than 25 million in Bitcoin futures were liquidated. Longs or bets on rising prices made 98% of the positions. Says the hotter than expected UK CPI, 10% is really high, geez, may have weighed over risk assets including Bitcoin, but the gravity of the reaction has been far, far more severe than in any other asset classes. Says here, seems to be more of a leverage washout. Binance OI and Bitcoin USDT perpetuals fell 5.1% in 15 minutes. Effects more severe in Ethereum with larger liquidation volume than Bitcoin, Lund said, referring to open interest or the total number of contracts in the futures market, and also to perpetual futures contracts. Right here it is. Prominent pseudonymous crypto Twitter trader at 52KSkew pointed out 16,000 Bitcoin were sold for over $467 million at current prices preceded the dump, which may have initiated the long squeeze. No, it did initiate the long squeeze. A sell order for 16,000 Bitcoin. 16,000 Bitcoin is an unusual size to be market sold solely from Binance Spot. Usually the kind of sale happens before bad news comes out. He put this tweet out, right after it happened, 4:56 a.m. It happened at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. So that's he was right on top of that. Says here, liquidation refers to when an exchange forcefully closes a trader's leveraged position due to a partial or total loss of their initial margin. It happens when the investor is unable to meet the margin requirements for a leveraged position, meaning they don't have sufficient funds to keep the trade open. Large liquidations can signal the local top or bottom of a steep price move, which may allow traders to position themselves accordingly. It says the slide led to a sell-off in the broader crypto market, with Ethereum, Polygon, Matic, and Dogecoin all falling by about 5% in the last 24 hours, and Solana down nearly 9%. Okay, so this caught everybody off guard. Not threw everybody's charts off. It threw a lot of stuff off. It was crazy. So let's move on here. Crypto bubbles. This is for the hourly, the top 100. Wow, we're starting to get some green now. Wow, I just did a video on Cardano, and we only have 1 green. It was BitTorrent. That's good to see. Got some. Here's for the daily. And you can see just one BitTorrent, and that thing just ripped up, within the last 15 minutes. So the rest of the top 100 are red right now. and no other grain out there. But that's good to see on the hourly. Okay, we have some, actually a lot of stuff. It looks like some RSIs are getting reset and might have some bounces here. Here's the top 100. Let's reload this. There we go. We got some more coming up here. This is from CoinMarketCap. Shouldn't get too excited because 5 out of 6 are stable coins over here. But on the right hand side, excuse me, you'll see there's Singularity down 9.94. We go down through here. Yeah. Geez, Litecoin had 849 million in volume over the last 24 hours. That's Chainlink, $500 million. You know, people possibly buying the dip up there. Yeah, Phantom, $250 million. Complex, yeah, some volume coming in. All right, let's move on to this chart, guys. Yeah, you cannot get them all. That it just don't work that easy, you know. But we had a perfect 5 wave going up here. I mean, it was perfect. Okay, 3, we had our big 4 pullback. That thing should have stopped there. We should have got one final push out of this thing. And you know, I'm not making any excuses. I apologize, I got it wrong. That just it's not that easy in this market, you know. If you get you know, 6 out of 10 rate, you're doing great as far as a trader. If you win 6 out of 10 trades, you're doing fantastic. Okay, 50% is actually very good, you know, with risk management. If you're doing long and shorts, yeah, you can do very well, 50% win ratio. But looks like we have found support down here. We're going to go through this. Okay, looks like we have grabbed support there at 0.37, somewhere right where we're at, 0.3786. all right, this is on the 8 hour. If we go through these RSIs, let's take a look at them. Okay, the 1 hour is on its way up. The 2 is reset at the bottom. The 4 is at the bottom. The 8 is just about reset. And the 12 is on its way down. Okay, the daily is on its way down. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to get some sort of bounce back out of this thing. You know, when you look at this over the daily, if you put this on the daily chart, all right, this don't look so bad. It's when you zoom in on the hourly and you're expecting them micro moves to play out, okay? Especially when that thing was playing out perfectly. It really was. You know, I'm not blaming the miss on this dump, but it sure didn't help, that's for sure. All right, so we'll have to scrap that. That is definitely out. Once you take, okay, the way these things are invalidated, let me get rid of this. When this 4 wave comes down lower than the top of your 1 wave, okay, when it gets down below that, it's invalidated. All right, you cannot go down into that wave. All right, so if it was perfectly set here, that would have been our top right there. You know, that's all the further we would have been able to come down, and this thing dumped the whole way down there. So this is out. That thing is over. It's done. We're gonna have to start from scratch here. Okay, this could possibly be just a ABC in here now. You know, working out. I tried a 1-to-1 ratio, but that doesn't. You know, a zigzag, whatever you want to call it in here. It was a dump. You know, it just threw everybody's charts off. It really did. Okay, so we're going to watch this support down here at the what is that, 0.37824. okay, I really expect that to hold. I don't expect this thing to come down any lower. This daily RSI, let me get on my other chart. I have more on here. Let me get rid of some and clean this up a little bit. Apologize. There we go. Okay, I don't expect that thing to dump anymore, but we definitely want to see it hold right there. Okay, of course we didn't expect a big dump out of Bitcoin last night either, and Unfortunately, that came along, but we definitely want to see that hold, okay? Because if we end up losing that, you know, our next support is down at 35.7, and then the one that down from that, you know, would be coming down to the 33.5. That's the next range after that. But I expect us to hold this, okay? I don't see any reason we shouldn't. Let me see how much of a retrace we had so far up here. I expect this thing to come back up. I really do, because we have not gotten a retrace out of this thing yet. We got a 50% retrace. Okay, this is on the daily chart. We still haven't got, you know, up to that 618 or that 702 yet, you know, so still waiting for that thing to get up here. In fact, I still have that price. Let me get rid of that. I still have that up there from when we started this dump, you know. Eventually these things retrace and come back up, okay? Then we will know if we're going to go higher, but we're going to come back up to that 47 cent to 50 cent area at some point through here, okay? We're going to have to make sure this daily doesn't push us down any further, and you know, please do your own research and stuff out there as far as that goes. But all I can do is look at these charts and show you what I see going on here, and I see this thing as bottoming it out, okay? Now if we come back up here and get rejected at what is that, 41.7, if we come up, if this thing bounces up here, let me get my brush out here, okay? If we come up here and get rejected right there, then I'm going to worry that we're going to go down further, okay? We need to reclaim, call it 42 cents. We need to reclaim that real soon, all right? So with this 4-hour RSI reset down at the bottom, I think we're okay here for a while. We got all of our bigger RSIs about reset, so I expect to bounce back here real soon, possibly tomorrow morning. But all right, guys, thank you so much. I apologize, and I'm sorry. You just can't get them all. That's just the way it goes. Nobody's seen this coming last night, and thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate it.